And it is, I think obviously it must be a center of your focus to make sure that women are getting the same, are reaping the same rewards and very well-deserved attention as men's players. But I think, there was a lot of news coverage and attention devoted to the political efforts of players in the NBA, but we have had our sports reporters write actually a number of stories at the Post about how WNBA players actually, I think, ultimately emerged as even more of leaders in this realm when it came to incurring change. For example, the push to start wearing hoodies and publicly supporting Senate candidate and now Senator Raphael Warnock. How do you think this ultimately has helped boosted the profile of the WNBA, this social justice and political push that we've seen from players like Sue Bird?
Yeah, and that's a great question and kind of a great lead in, because the thing I learned, and I've only been in the league close to 2 years now, is that the WNBA players have always been doing this. It wasn't just because of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and everything that happened last summer. They've always been activists in the social justice area, and they've always done so much work. The former MVP and WNBA champion Maya Moore, and I wasn't even in the league yet. She took a year off and now a few years off to work on criminal justice reform. We've got Natasha Cloud, who's got an amazing platform. Renee Montgomery, who just retired from the league and now has taken her platform to become a part owner in one of our teams. And so if you just think about everything they have worked on, and now, like I said, maybe before last year, some people knew about Maya Moore, but now millions know how engaged civically the Atlanta Dream specifically with new owners there now, and how just all the WNBA players like Sue and others, and Nneka Ogwumike, who is the leader of the Players Association. She's the player president on the executive committee, and she's been such a great advocate for civic engagement and was very involved in voting and civic process this past election cycle. So again, there's probably not a WNBA player that doesn't really get really in their communities and really civically engaged. And it's so impressive. Jackie, it's such an impressive part. And I did not know all this when I came in the league, but I think what's important is they've been doing it for a long time, not just for the last year.